Because you like it in your ear and you the reason with your ears. As long as not for pull me down. They want take praises from God, oh, go give them to man. But my God is not a man, oh. Yep. Another fine day, another beautiful day. Another day for us to have conversations. Another day for us to talk to someone who is doing something for the community. Another day to bring on someone who is pushing our community forward. Today we'll be talking to somebody. This guy, this guy, this guy. Yep, we'll talk to him and ask him questions. Talk about what he's been doing. Talk about what he has done. Talk about what he plans to do. That is because we want to build our community. That is because we want to. Hey, babe. I hope you and everything going good. Light don't come back. Good evening, my brother, my boss Gola. Guys, for those who are watching, please go ahead and share. It's going to be a wonderful one. It's going to be a wonderful conversation. Now, before I really go into what I wanted to say, we already have a few people watching. I wanted to say something about mental health. I feel like our community needs to start taking this seriously. I feel like our community needs to um start educating us, talking to our brothers and sisters and friends about mental health. Might sound like a joke, but it's serious. And the funny thing is, if you look at the causes, if you look at things, if you look at the causes of mental health, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. There are things you might not even think could be the problem or the cause for a mental health situation for someone, but then it starts it can come from childhood abuse, trauma, neglect, social isolation, uh experiencing discrimination or stigma, social disadvantage, poverty, debt, bereavement, severe or long-term stress, having see homelessness, poor housing, like the list of situations that can actually push someone into a poor mental health state is crazy. um it's crazy. I feel like our community needs to start talking about this and not just talk about it, but get into jump into work, start educating our people, start talking to our people. I don't think you really need for go school for learn about mental health. I feel like you can go on Google and you can go on YouTube and watch videos. I just come off a watch of a segment, a show with Roy Mama and Dr. Fende Eve, where they actually talk about mental health. And the other time, I will be there on to really to talk about mental health. It is something really, really serious, especially I don't know how to put that, but I really feel like our community needs to start paying attention to mental health or mental illness and start doing what we can do to educate us as a community on how to beat that I won't call them pandemic, but that thing where they actually chop us. Skanka warm. Yeah, thank you again. Guys, welcome to Tori Day. It's another fine day, it's another beautiful day, and we are going to have a show, a beautiful segment. We are going to be talking to this guy. Yep, he's an artist, talented Cameroonian artist based in the diaspora, doing good music, representing our people out here. We will talk to he from Maryland, and it's going to be a beautiful conversation. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Uh, as much I want us to make some noise. Yeah, guys, go ahead and share. Let us kickstart the conversation very soon. I'll bring in my brother, and if we do it, if we do, yeah. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving the community we are building. I'm loving the family we are building. I'm loving the fact that we are a generation that has decided to be different. I'm loving the fact that we are a generation that has decided uh we would do something different and do it better. We are a generation that has decided we are not going to complain, but do what we need to do to make things better. Yeah, I think it's going to be a beautiful conversation, just like the other conversations. Um, invite someone, share the video with someone. Let us learn a thing or two. Let us learn a thing or two. Uh, I actually try to share. So guys, you go ahead also and share, and then we'll bring my brother then on. The artist and my brother Serial. Or we will be also like I think the artist manager. Yeah, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. And for those who are watching, let me know where you're watching from. Um, please share. Please share. Please share. Please share. Please share. Please share. And for those who they just joined, we are going to be talking about this great guy today. Another person from our community who is pushing and pushing and pushing to export our culture, who is pushing and pushing and pushing to raise our name to the top, who is pushing in their own way to give us a better status. Is it status or status? Status. Yeah. And before most of you guys joined, now wait a big man, I need to record this. By the way, okay, it's on continuous. Yeah, before the rest of the people who don't join now they join, I was actually talking about mental health. There is need for us to educate ourselves on what mental health is, on what mental illness is. There is a need for us to educate our brothers and sisters, our friends, our family members, and even our enemies. We need to start talking about mental health. We need to take this conversation serious because until we get information, until we know about this, until we know about how it works, until we know how to even look at someone and try to identify maybe signs on them, they won't if you help any person. I don't want to even talk about the person helping themselves because it's first of all very difficult for them to help themselves. But then if we can see them and we have learned, we have knowledge about this. I'm not even talking super knowledge, but just basic knowledge about mental health or mental illness, then we can actually know how to approach certain people and convince them to probably maybe go to a doctor, talk to a doctor, or talk to someone who can actually help them. Mental health is real. Mental illness is real. Trust me, if you look at the causes, you go for our community, you realize it's crazy. It's crazy in our community. So the earlier we start doing something about mental health and mental illness, the better. We have so many people who are talking about it already. My sister Roy Mama and Dr. Fende be there on their show today. They talk about that. My sister will be there for you on Toride. She talked about mental health. She talked about mental illness. You can Google, you can go on YouTube and watch videos about mental health and mental illness. At Beguna and Beguna. We have so many people who might be going through I don't know situations like that. But guess what? They're in a position of power. They're in a position of leadership. They're in a position of making decisions for our community. It's crazy. Right now, I'll go ahead to bring in my brother RK, my brother Mboh, and the conversation could be good. It could be good, and I don't know why. Since last time I told I say, hey, um, guys, go ahead and share the video. I don't tell una say una I beg. I don't beg una, I beg una. Una make sure say una suggest people them for camp to read it. Una make sure say una tell me who they wanna want them for to read it. Una tell me people that they do small things for community. So we will do our research on them and bring them onto read it or talk about them onto read it. I don't beg una say una go meet all these people that they do good things them for community. When I tell them, may they come for Toridi, we want to have them on Toridi. My brother Cyril, I don't send you link for join. I think I don't know if you know my artist not there for one place, but then if another one place, click on a join off another one place, send you the link also. May use that same link join. I will talk about us building Toridi, us growing Toridi, us building our community with Toridi or with the help of Toridi. These people they do wonderful things for our community. When I bring them to Toridi, when I tell them about Toridi, these people they do good for our community. Una tell we about them. So may we go to them. Sometimes the BD people they're really busy where they not get chance for come to us. We if we go to them. That is why we are to read it. That is why we are to read it. Guys, let us do everything possible. Um, let us do everything possible to get our community to where we want to be, where we want it to be. It will be a better community. It will be a beautiful community if the bulk of the community is actually fine. If the better half of the community is doing so well, you understand? My boss, Raphael Gini, they ever tell me, say, "Oh, boss is watching from Cameroon." Probably on holidays. Guys, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. I already sent my brother link. He go join some more time and then we'll continue the conversation. But before we jump into that conversation, I just thought I'd remind our people there is need for us to take the mental health conversation serious. There is need for us to start talking about mental illness, not just talk about it, but educate ourselves on what mental health is, mental illness is, what are some of the causes, what are some of the signs. We need to bring this conversation to every family meeting. We need to bring this conversation to every gathering. We need to bring this conversation to that way we can start identifying what actually is really wrong with some of our friends, our family members, and then we can try to help them. You never know. You might educate yourself on these things, and then you call me and they say, "Hey, Saku, I feel like you're going through a situation where I don't know how to put them professionally, but I suggest you go see a professional. I suggest you go see a doctor. I suggest you go see somebody where if you really get idea about this. This can only happen if we start talking about our community, some of the plagues that we have, some of the problems, some of the wahala that will get our community. And at the moment, I feel like one of the biggest who will get them, we have, it should be mental health. For me, it should be mental health. My brother did it for year now. What is this? My people for village, well, worry me the yeah, my brother did it for year now, and I go add them. And when I add them, when I know it would always do for the platform. When I clap, clap sute even on hand them because these are people who are doing great for our community. These are people who are investing time for our community. These are people who they already invest a lot. They still invest and they plan for invest more. That is the most beautiful thing we can wish, especially nowadays. For see people the way because at the end of the day, the other people say, "Sa will come on, no get mommy, no get papa." We'll probably not ever get mommy and papa. We're gonna just me and you for invest time, for invest resources, for do everything for make sure say our community becomes better. And the people I bring in here today, that is because I have so much love and respect for them, for not just what they have done, for what they are doing. And if you listen to them and you look at their moves, you start to appreciate them for which way they plan for do. Yeah, I go add my brother there now, and I beg when I add them, when I clap. I go add my brother there now, and I say, Baba,
Boss man.
Ava.
No, they good, they good, they're awesome.
Man, I'm happy to have you guys. God, I don't even know where to start. But thank you. By the way, my first start thank you, Cyril, for what you're doing for the community. One very humble person, or one person we in as much as you know say it's about the community, you don't care if you disagree with the person, you don't care if when I don't get on an argument. No, you always make sure you always put the community over every other issue, over every other thing. For you, it's mostly about the community. I learned a lot from you from a distance. You know, if you know, you're probably my younger man by far, but I learned a lot from you from a distance, and just continue to be the role model way you did. And now for my boss, the artist. Thank you for what you're doing. No better we know they for represent our community. Because our community again are very few things we any person if you pick them, run with them for represent our community. We're gonna only football and music. Any man fit do 'em. The remaining one they like be for become president, become governor, become no. That one of specific people. So
Yeah, I don't
when
be
I
lie.
see
Don't
some
be lie.
person like you, we don't decide say, okay, you do one through music and you did do one very well. I'm so happy. Baba, when I welcome for to reading.
Thank you
Thank you
for
very
having
much.
us on
Thank you
the
very
radio
much.
today. I mean, and we grateful say to do the daily today for the house. So I mean, it's a pleasure. I will not say this moment will be a very great moment because we get a lot to talk and to dissect.
My boss, okay, say
Yeah.
something.
I mean, it's always a pleasure. Pigeon. It's always a pleasure.
No,
Always
English,
that's a
pidgin,
pleasure.
anyone, leave me.
I mean, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here, bro. It's a pleasure. I mean, uh, I want to first of all appreciate you for having us here. It's a double pleasure for us doing what we're doing for the community. I mean, that's our own way to support and to know that the community has people like you who recognize the effort we're putting on. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So I want
Wow.
to say thank you. Yeah.
Sigilita man, you want talk English, you want talk French, you want if you this time rich, papa, you want knock small country, turn knock 'em, no worry ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Siri, do me some favor. Take away that space above on the head. I don't know, slander.
It's okay. Thank you, sir.
You have to take
Specific.
them again, small again, move again. Yeah, I think this is far more better now. Ma, go ahead and share the video. By the way, before we start share the video, ma play my boss some me one song. From there, or why are they share? We'll come back and then continue the conversation. Oh God, man. I'm so happy with the way our generation thinks. I'm so happy with us knowing, hey, we not really need all this thing the way our papa them if he say nothing that way they need them for get our community to society where we get for be. We are doing things differently and we're definitely doing things. For me, I feel like we do better.
Yeah.
Guys, when I go ahead and enjoy the song, that is my brother.
I hope you don't mind if I have you all night. Every other class we will take it all night. Girl, it is your yeah, she did make me alright, alright, alright. And if you must work, I can make it don't like. Sweet like this, alright, she did make me alright.
Boss, ma
Yes.
come back for now. How music start for you, my brother RK?
I mean, music, not that thing where it give me joy plenty.
Mm-hmm.
It give me glad plenty.
Mm-hmm.
It start for me for 2010
Yeah.
for B3 Records, B3
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment for Bamenda.
Okay.
Yeah, so my man be proud to that. He don't they call me time and again. Say my pull up more, my do backup and stuff like that. So I don't always work from the background.
Yes.
So he decided, okay, I mean, it's high time you went in front and did something for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I be feel somehow intimidated at the start. But he tell me, say, if me I
Mm-hmm.
feel do one for you back song, then
Mm-hmm.
I fit do on my own.
Yeah.
I mean, always give you upload projects.
Wow.
Always thank you for that because if I go to this or not because of that particular push we give me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Cyril,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about you as how you got into music. By the way, you never even tell me your relationship with my brother RK.
All right. Okay, now I'll get to the okay, who am I to you? Why they were asking questions? Now, the highest confusion will always get up. I'm manager this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Cyril from Young Afonjong. I grew up for basketball, right? I've been metal, but
Mhm.
born and bred in Mexico. So
Mhm.
how to get into music, love of music before I meet you. Uh,
Mhm.
some years back, I was with a BD journalism club,
Mhm.
part of journalism club. I grew up.
Mhm.
I worked for various radio stations there. You know,
Mhm.
I remember the one day we have for African Novel. They run African Novel Bamila. They run Sunday afternoon request. I was on three
Mhm.
board and boss for under by the studio. Me and Elvis, my friend, the boss
Mhm.
under. Guess who be that? Sorry to say this, right? They were
Mhm.
totally dressed, so have hand have hand close. Then
Yeah.
drill away. Oh, oh, drill. And guess who that be? It was Salatier, Mr. Leo, and it's bless be. I cannot picture it out, but Salatier, Mr. Leo, and another guy. They
Wow.
come with Fam Kolo. Say, I
Yeah.
beg. The day my program over radio say, hello, we promote this song for radio.
Wow.
Fam Kolo. And I think the song, I'm like, who are these guys? I don't know them. Like, come on, for seriously, I don't know me them.
Mhm.
I'm not promoting with them. And I think the song, I play it on radio. I play and play and play and it go well. And the way they approach me,
Mhm.
right? That it talks a lot in my mind. Say, come on, all these guys, like I never know meet them.
Yeah.
They, that I have in my memory again.
Yeah.
Like first time on top, so
Yeah.
I
Zero
really try
five.
to have a radio. So I do am. I play and play and play and play am. I try to call them on that cassette, that number that cassette. None man pick
Mhm.
up. I said, I might be okay after that. And from there, I started grow that love for music. Like I love the music. I
Mhm.
started grow love for music. Then I go back home. I had 5 guys in my community that they love doing music, but they had
Mhm.
nobody to push them ahead.
Mhm.
We get Ice G, we get Chancelin Daeso, we get SRJ, we get Dulo, we get
Mhm.
Michael B. So when I
Mhm.
said that, so nobody was there to push them. They're talented in the world of theater and music. Nobody
Mhm.
to push them. I started also, but like they call me like ambassador of the youth in the basketball community. What can I do to
Yeah.
get this go? I
Mhm.
started them. I'm carry them go studio the first time.
Mhm.
I carry them go. We shoot our first movie, Caro, Forced Marriages. We did
Mhm.
then I shoot them, Takon Davis, Mezo,
Mhm.
Eko Bamenda,
Mhm.
Batibon. Can you
Oh.
imagine? Then
Mhm.
so when all this name pass, I can't after that I can't my boy in the go studio, they go record a song, everything. So I'm like, these are youths that have talent, but
Mhm.
people don't look up to them.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm gonna do something. I started putting more energy, and I come to the pub. So by then, I was working in the community service field, like NGO field, community service field,
Mhm.
and the major field, radio, other things. So I said, okay, now
Mhm.
I've been in my plan. This is it.
Mhm.
This is what I was. If the video confirm, say I've been in a plan. I said, listen, you are doing music, but now why can't we do music in the way towards the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals? Right?
Mhm.
But these goals
Mhm.
are there by the UN, and these goals are being followed by every part, all countries of the whole world. So when I
Mhm.
just on the way it hit towards these goals and other things, then so like, yeah, Mr. C, this is, I say, yeah, we not sing love song them, but now let us strategize our career. Let's
Mhm.
just do the love songs. I understand it, but let's
Yeah.
build other things that can carry us up there. Not just singing music for our friends to say, "Hey, this is so fine." But
Yeah.
let's plan. Let us have a goal. 5 years, 10 years plan. Because if we do this song, then trust me, there'll be one that will call for a seminar in Douala, Yaoundé, or maybe you get out of the country.
Yeah.
Let us look at it differently. Forget about the club. The clubs are good, yes, but how
Mhm.
do you want to say in the next 5, 10 years time? I
Mhm.
talk to them. It turns so, turns so. I said, okay, move the little contemporary music too. It turns so,
Mhm.
turns so, turns so. What's happened? Now, so they after 2 3 years, almost cut go investors and so.
Mhm.
I did back, start doing my things on my own. In my radio animator, so they do other things then that I travel. Then now I want to talk one thing. 3 months ago, is it 3 or 4 months ago? I call
Mhm.
all them back again.
Mhm.
Tell the same thing. Look at what I told you guys. Look at what I told you guys about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing Mr. Leo is doing it. It's not the same thing Kosi is doing it now.
Mhm.
That's what I tell them.
Yeah.
See, they go to the manager. Say, manager, if we know,
Who for follow your
follow
advice?
up. I said, look at it. It is 8 years today. These people are putting in what I told you guys. Dulo, not one of them. Dulo, the work here and Nabi, Napstar. It's some preferably Napster, Dulo,
Yeah.
Dulo Napster, yes. Those are my children.
Mhm.
So now, how I did get in contact with Rocky? Rocky is a brother of mine, and I'm like, he's talented, he's great. And I just said,
Mhm.
Rocky, this is it. I'm in the DMV, and you are good, you are this, but you need to add something more to this. Let's hit this thing up.
Yeah.
And the one watching, I say, wait, if he starts a man get talent, and you sit back and get knowledge for many of for grow, you should not say the man meet up, you talk for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not patriotic about what you're doing.
That's true. That's true.
I meet up people. I don't meet up about 3 or 4 of a DMV say, let's build something. There are few people in the DMV where they like music, they're passionate about it, and want to see it
Mhm.
grow like me. There are few of us, sorry about it, let me say a few of us that are willing
Mhm.
to put in that everything for this community to grow. And
Mhm.
it cost from them. Can I pick phone? But thank God say Rocky listens to me and he did listen a little bit and he listen well. And we are working on something very big. And that's why I can't play. We start last year. Um ups and downs, but this year we don't put things quite well and we are building up something very strong and formidable. And we have our 5-10 years goal. We want to hit that up because we know say within the next 5-10 years these are not going to be the same. No, I just draw a small story about Rema. Rema
Mhm.
2 years ago, he came and performed at Hazel Place Bears when I did my wedding with
Mhm.
with Tizzy. It was
Mhm.
small, like who will know Rema?
Yeah.
3 years ago, nobody knew Rema. He came and performed there with DJ Kumalo being a DJ. But
Mhm.
today, no pass through Rema.
And
Why?
I never even call it.
I get have to call Rema. So they had a plan, they worked towards the plan, and I see it going. So now
Mhm.
most of us we need to work towards. I mean, we'll come to that in the course of the show to talk some about it. So that's how we came to contact and we're working together about to launch this project lately. I have a whole lot of projects in the pipeline coming up. And you know, and then my goal is to cancel that mindset that what artists in the diaspora cannot make it. Because the matter of it for that longer show. So
Mhm.
artists in the diaspora cannot make it.
No, my brother, more not even more not even reference that now small. You understand? One thing I don't learn about life now, say once people start write you out, now the time that way God go really say, you know what, I'll prove them wrong. You
Yeah.
understand? So once people start write you out, just even start thanking God because they're actually encouraging God to stand on your side and continue push you. My brother RK, tell us a little bit about the kind of music you do and why you choose that kind of music.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm into Afrobeats.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will always talk
Mm-hmm.
Afro na Africa.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense for
Mm-hmm.
us to tell these African stories because
Yes.
we always say Ubuntu, Ubuntu, Ubuntu. Yes,
Yeah.
we we share these stories like Africans. So
Yeah.
the best way I can tell this story is to tell this story through the African beat, which
Yeah.
is the Afro beat.
Yeah.
So I decided to tell this story this way because it will, let's say, it depicts my origin, it depicts my identity.
Wow.
That's who I am.
Yeah.
I might be here, but I'm not from here.
Wow.
That's where I'm coming from, and that's who I am. Every
More
point.
listen that music again small. Oh Lord, man. This is good.
But I come realize, say me a bugger so very sweet with my rice. But there's for line, them a stunting in my life. But I come realize, say me a bugger so very sweet with my rice.
Boss, RK, my next question will be now for you. Where to be some of the no, I'm ask you the question first. How did you decide it was supposed to be music? Because normally we get plenty other things them back, especially back home where you fulfill do 'em. But then you decided no, I choose me na music. Why how did you get to that place?
All right. Actually, I started doing movies
Mm-hmm.
2003.
Mm-hmm.
I started doing movies for Cameroon 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Now through movies where I cross path with that my guy, we now my brother now. I mean, a friend become a brother. For
Mm-hmm.
2010, where we start music.
Mm-hmm.
So before then, the only thing I have do after apart from acting
Mm-hmm.
and directing was a soundtrack, movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do most of my soundtrack and for my movies and my stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not like I decided to forget about acting totally. I
Mm-hmm.
just decided to shift a little bit from that comfort zone because acting was kind of my comfort zone. I wanted to go into something that I had passion for, something
Yeah.
that I had never seen myself do
Mm-hmm.
it. So when he said I should do it, I said, okay, if he has seen something in me and
Me. Yeah.
he has been doing it before me, so let me just take advantage and go into it and experience what he has seen in me. So
Wow.
that's how I started it.
My
Yeah.
brother Cyril, tell us about some of the project that you see on our Star Work since last year. At least, and I don't put out a few things. Tell us about some of the project they want to work on.
All right. The first project we get now for EP,
Mm-hmm.
we come on EP and a mini concert, so like a public awareness concert where it happened.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, we work on the Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
We a Christmas song, it go quite well, but it had some hiccups on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Which was like, okay, it brought us back a little bit. So at this moment, we send the EP out of, is it 8 songs, right?
12.
Sorry, 12 songs. Let's say
It
get
there
one
for
song.
it there for YouTube.
Yeah, the YouTube. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
identity. It's an
Mm-hmm.
identity of identity. So send it out, and from that EP now, we now get a plan. We got our project where it will take us for the next 5 years. We
Mm-hmm.
work on right now because by then we're trying to put things together and try to see how we could, dot the I's, cut the T's, and
Yes.
do what we know is necessary. Yeah, that's the EP
Mm-hmm.
identity.
Yeah.
So at this moment, we don't already put everything together, but we're not
Mm-hmm.
like we're like 60-70% done with the project before
Mm-hmm.
now we unleash and not out there. So this delay now one project the way we'll bring it out. But part of that, we have a lot of things in the pipeline. So
Mm-hmm.
we're not bringing it out for now. But before the year runs out, you will see another side of the artist, another an artist in the way people the way they're like, oh, can this ever be possible? They will see us doing it, and we just want to change the narrative and change things around so that people can believe and trust in the industry and put this quite well.
Wow. By the way, RK, Nuvi Ganasima remind you, so you start now for fashion design, you know, forget.
Actually, that's my first boss. The first man I put me on top sewing machine. I
Wow.
was message. Thanks for calling after this.
Yeah, try call it after this. But guys, we have the EP that he put out a few months ago. We have it on the screen. Go ahead and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the YouTube channel. That's the name. How you pronounce that name? Mboh or Mboh?
Mboh Arike.
Okay, Mboh RK. That's the YouTube channel. Subscribe so whenever they upload something, you get a notification. I already subscribe. Man, make sure see I don't click notification bell. I don't know why this thing is show me notification bell. I think I already click. Let me see.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Yeah, I think I already clicked the notification bell. Subscribe and click the notification bell. That way, anytime where you put out a project, really you'll just get a notification. Guys, go ahead and share. My sister Dollars Fashion International is watching. I beg, I would like to have you. We would like to have you on Toridi. I beg you, you're doing wonderful. I see your work on I do. Especially through my brother Cyril. The beautiful videos and pictures the way they always put them out. I'm like, whoa, they like move camera land. If I move camera
Come,
land,
come, come, come.
who will save people for Texas? All of that. Like, you guys are doing wonderfully well. Guys, don't forget to share the video. We are here to talk to a brother. We are here to talk to a family. We are here to have family conversations that can help us grow. I see my sister Claudine Twee, the watch from Prosper, Texas. Thank you very much, guys. Go ahead and share the video. Go ahead and invite someone to watch because the information will be very, very important. My brother RK, tell us about the EP. Tell us about some of the songs or what really inspired the EP.
Okay. Like the first song on the screen. That's "Would You Still Be Mine."
Yes.
First of all, most of this, in fact, all of these
Some of them.
songs,
Most,
all
most, yeah.
let's say most,
Mhm.
most of these songs are inspired by a true life story.
Wow.
So three quarter of my songs are either something that happened to me or something that happened to someone closer to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I want to start talking about the story behind each and every song,
Mm-hmm.
If I'm permitted, we can start talking about the song from song 1 to song 12.
It will
Because
take you plenty time if you just summarize the album, working on the album, and all of that. Because I get plenty of questions to ask you. No, no, would they, my brother?
Yeah, yeah, I to read
uh,
them, I to read them.
all right, so I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll get a couple of albums. This first of all, I'll be a very emotional person.
yeah.
Now, why that way? I choose now the love part of singing or music
Mm-hmm.
because now the best way that I've expressed myself.
Wow.
Even when I'm vexed, the
Mm-hmm.
only the only way I feel calm myself down are when I touch microphone because
Wow.
I feel pour that anger more onto microphone.
Oh my God.
I be able more for express myself onto microphone when the anger on too much.
Wow.
Yes, and when I feel so depressed, when I be so emotional, I tend to put my pen and paper down. I do something where I talk about that immediate story. Me
Yeah.
any person you don't follow my stuff. Person will be very close to me.
Yeah.
We know how emotional I be. We know any difficulty I don't face emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen my next song, you will understand and know exactly which particular message come on.
Okay.
Yeah. So it always been a me that I
Wow.
be that person. I be storyteller. I just talk. It's about stories.
Wow.
Yeah, I talk stories. So that album will just be all about the story from the Genesis and who I be
Mm-hmm.
present. Yeah.
And talking about your identity so that people should know who really you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because time people know somebody, but they don't know who really that person is.
I think saying that the question that me I want to ask you, Cyril, you don't actually work with you for some, you don't know it for some time, but you don't actually work with you closely for more than a year now. Wait
Mhm.
to be that thing about you where you feel so you know where most people never really understand or they never pay attention to. And when they know, they'll really not only connect with the music, but they will help you get to place where you get for be.
Nothing drives me more than being passionate.
Yeah.
You can do something in life and you're just doing because you see the flow, see how people are doing it, everything are there, you
Yeah.
just go it. But when you're passionate about something and you're giving your best and your all towards it, then I can die for
Mhm.
you.
Wow.
We have a lot of people out there that they do a lot of things, right? They can jump, they jump, they right, they
You be
jump,
the
they
tell
jump,
me
this,
talk
but they're
PG. Now
not
you don't
passionate.
jump for English.
Huh?
You be the tell me talk PG. Now you don't jump for English. Go ahead, my brother.
All right, all right, all right. You get people where they do this, do this, but they're not passionate about it.
Yeah.
But I don't take time and look at it a little bit. I look at it quite well. Apart from the music side, I'm closer to you. All come and being meta meta.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this guy is passionate about what he loves doing,
Mm-hmm.
and he's willing to grow and to
Mm-hmm.
learn. And until it be lacking among most of we.
Yeah.
For example, I'm into the media field. I'm
Mm-hmm.
passionate about it. Anything media turns me on, and I keep going to seminars, events, all those things. Sometimes I don't know, but I
Yeah.
want to grow myself. I want to be better, and I
Yeah.
want to about it.
Well.
Wait, I will not be working with somebody who doesn't love what he's doing.
Yeah.
No, come on, like then what motivates me to do it?
Very true.
Nothing.
Very true.
And it goes around in everything. That is doing. Even about love life, he love life so be passionate about love, like because love about boys, he be passionate about love.
This is
So
your man call lover boy for
yeah,
comment
he be
section.
passionate about it. When he say when he say love you, so if he die about you, so I like that. I like that person. I be passionate too about the own no downside and so
Yeah.
that's a human being.
Wow. Uh, boss. By the way, I play this song and then they don't call you lover boy. So more play this song, listeners, man. They will go ahead.
Don't tell me that it's nothing, cause I know you up to something. But baby, don't fight it. Tell me that you love me, cause I know you truly love me. My baby, don't sweat it. I see it in your eyes, oh. Baby, don't tell me lies, cause I know you love me.
Boss RK, my next question will go for you. I beg, wait with that thing where you feel say you want me our community pay attention to when the name Mboh RK is mentioned.
Okay. That question come in a very tricky way. All right. I first of all, my highest problem we at the face just like every other young artist will grow.
Mm-hmm.
support.
Mm-hmm.
I believe say this so I mean I'll openly talk I might not be the best,
Mm-hmm.
but like my boss here will talk
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to passion, when you see person really put in passion for
Mm-hmm.
travel entertain una, I
Mm-hmm.
believe say the best way now to reciprocate that passion
Mm-hmm.
because event and the way if you did perform
Mm-hmm.
and the people you're performing to are busy doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody they perform the goal, so passionate about the performance,
Mm-hmm.
and when I discuss with now, some people get to work out, do a lot of things. Now you start
Mm-hmm.
asking yourself like, no, I put book me you can here. When I say they book
Yeah.
me, I say the one just
Free space.
I mean, it don't make sense. It be like some part of their program may be empty. It seems they just
Mm-hmm.
lost some money and not get used new cap. Yeah, because in as much as the pay person need do a service, you give a
Mm-hmm.
respect that person the service really give to. It's not just about you,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
about the person's attitude while rendering that service.
Mm-hmm.
So if I dey come carry that service, I just come in, can stand me for one place, I can put my chair, stand sing me go me. I mean, to an extent, I'm not sure some person may say they go even subscribe to my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But when I come, I try to sing with the crowd, I try to sing with people,
Mm-hmm.
and some people are not engaging.
Mm-hmm.
It's very demoralizing.
Mm-hmm.
You're making some part of we. Though, as I recall myself sometimes, so I be
Mm-hmm.
soldier. Soldier
Mm-hmm.
na mawe said we bad na high sing to end.
Yeah.
The same energy will enter there and make sure that feel your energy because you don't know who they look you. Some man
Very
don't
true.
say
Very true.
when 10 people in the hall,
Mm-hmm.
if inside that 10 people, 9 go outside,
Mm-hmm.
perform for that one man, let's say that 2,000 people remains at home.
Everybody. Yeah.
So it don't be my system, it don't be my spirit that for a very long time. And I just believe say whenever they hear my name,
Yeah.
they think about the energy, they think about the message, they think about love, they think about compassion, they think about passion, and they
Mm-hmm.
think about my story, think
Wow.
about their identity. I
Mm-hmm.
believe those are the kind of things that come with me when I pull up.
Now, the first part of what you said was so true. But the one thing with me, I want to thank God and I want to thank our community. Now, the fact see, we get people that don't rise, they speak about these things, they talk about these things, they educate our people. 'Cause I feel like that was what was lacking. Our people were not really educated. Now, one of the difference that we, especially we from the Anglophone part of the country, we get out with the Francophones, them. The Francophone, them, man, okay, whether you be brother, you be star, you be star. You dey do something exceptional, you dey do, like, it treat you like you be star. But for our community, now mostly, master, ni be sirida, it na uno. I think say even Siri, you still go for event, there's supposed to even know you, the still call you photographer. Photographer come for here. No be photographer, cameraman. Cameraman come.
You look at the camera today.
Yeah,
You look at the camera today. I'm like,
so that is a thing. Our community is getting educated, and so many people don't start understand the need for we for support every other person. With the
ah,
grow. Yeah,
I go
yeah,
talk to
yeah,
small thing for year. Just add to
yeah,
what you talk
yeah.
say like that is difficult get between other community them. For example, I'm sorry to say this, but let me just say it. For example, Kosi concert be there for you last time, right? I get put
Yes.
away. I beg someone when they buy tickets, they say no, we don't go to concert. We are this. But
Mm-hmm.
another artist, they can host concert. I'm not calling them. I'm not calling them right.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
they work at the buy ticket, they share them all
Sure.
corner. I'm like, I know the same people who said that we are not attending concerts.
Yeah,
Don't go to such places. Why? Because we know each other.
yeah, yeah,
I'm like, what have we done wrong?
yeah.
And one of the things I said, I say we never learn to valorize our own.
Our own. Very true.
I think I'm telling this last time.
Mm-hmm.
Say if for house when all the village, right?
Mm-hmm.
Move
Mm-hmm.
face back, all the back home.
Mm-hmm.
When we did among our friend them. Oh my property, my roommate cook the best chop.
Yeah,
Oh man, the part about that one.
yeah. Even my never chop the talk away.
Tell me, remain at the best cook. Sammy. No, I said no. More for
Yeah.
I said no. My remain cook. Even he remain cook. Now saw this. He remain like cook the best chop. Why? He don't be used to that chop. I ain't like a chop where he can fit it like anywhere, right?
Yeah.
But what has happened with us today? Now, so we talk say, well, I mean, cook fine. I'm not cook fine about me. I will lose will be.
Yeah.
See, more like last story say with some people they can't do music. No man no fit enter studio pay for $20. I mean 20,000 from France, 10,000 francs or $1,000 for record a wax song. Get me very well.
Yeah.
Like getting in it to do a hit song,
Mm-hmm.
something good. It will come out maybe the way come out you know fine. But believe me, they don't put in their best.
Base.
Me come also. Man will give you 10,000 or $1,000 or something. I'm interested for wax something.
Yep.
No, say maybe it don't meet your test, right? But definitely we have to do it. Appreciate it. Too much familiarity breeds contempt.
Contempt, yeah.
And one thing I want to talk again, where bridge up with that familiarity, and that's what I say. That is the same thing valuing our own.
Yeah.
And now it's not about in a way because it's out of this life of familiarity.
Yeah.
Because if we learn to accept our own, valorize our own, and put that respect to our own,
Yeah.
things are not going to be the same.
Very true.
I look at the amount of Cameroonians that are based in the DMV zone.
June.
Course your concert almost dinner halfway.
Yeah.
What if I tell you that I be cameraman for day?
Yeah, we know how to do.
Never do them. No, never do them.
Yep.
Right? But I was shocked.
Yeah.
When I go to the crowd, I end up come out. I'm like, this is not DMV.
Yep. I only need just 500 people.
Yes, this is not DMV.
Yeah.
DMV pro what you go to do? This hall was supposed to be
Jam packed. Yep.
Jam packed.
Yep.
Don't tell me it doesn't do good music. No. Yep. Now, but don't also say we get a serious issue to work on.
No be palava good music.
Because tell me say maybe they're not gonna do good music. They're proposing about Kosi. It goes down to the other artists of the line. Right? If you can do this to someone who has been called an A-list artist in Cameroon and our flag bearer from Cameroon, they want about the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the problem now for we for just continue to talk to our people, continue to encourage them. If the one will beg them, we'll beg them. But at least make them too they be considerate, you understand? You will be in a position today where you don't need people that support, but you never know what your kids will go through. You never ever know the career pathway where you're picking the choose them. You understand? So just imagine you're picking come house, frustrated, angry, and all of that because he go perform for some place and they were mocking at him or mocking at her. So more build out that habit, more build that culture of supporting one another, of applauding. Even when we want to, it is okay to criticize, but make it constructive. Make it in a way, put it in a way the person will receive the package with joy and will actually work extremely hard for proof for you. Say, hey, you know that you'll be telling me so I don't change and look at the new package. Look at how it looks. I just pray and I continue for encourage, I continue to wish what people would change, especially we for diaspora. Because we for diaspora would they for a far more better place, will be exposed. You understand? Until we start, like you talk, we start valorize our own. Now where you go for your workplace where you meet up people from different communities, you take my brother RK song, you say, when I listen to this song, you understand? No man no they will listen to this song them from any other community talk to this song they will.
That is it.
And only for our community where would look you will know you will feel say, oh, then that guy will know it. Trust me, no man no day for any of these other communities they will lose this. Everyone will dance to the song and it wants to start do that. When we start being like, okay, you know what, my sister is song this, my sister, my brother project this number. That is what supporting means. That is what us building a community means. That is what us growing our community. That's in that will go for the Duam. My next question will go back for my brother RK. Where to be a relationship with other Cameroonian artists, those in the diaspora first? Most with those in the diaspora.
All right.
Because at least that way that man talk that thing, so una do it, una be joking for whole small meeting, go beat him.
That's it. No.
Sigi, I know say I want go. Sigi, calm down. Sigi, calm down. Sigi, calm down. Okay, go on.
All right. So, yeah, basically,
yeah.
we'll get a family oriented relationship here as artists of the DMV.
Yes.
Of course, you know, say some people and they always come beside any equip.
Yeah.
People and then they start equip and say, I must I know one demo that for them. People they believe so much in themselves, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they be so individualistic. So trust me, I believe so much in togetherness.
Mm-hmm.
Few of we will don't come together a number of times,
Yeah.
do something together, it don't make some noise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it don't make some very big noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe say if we still be together more,
Mm-hmm.
discuss together as we discuss, go get a couple of groups that will do together they
Yeah.
at least any man get TD drop and they any man get idea put and they some people
Mm-hmm.
they never talk them for they
Yeah.
just be like I'm all about let me say it be just about me and me. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I know if I need to for my career, but
Yeah.
once I support them, you talk about calling them. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't need some of my colleague too. Normally, I don't
Yeah.
need them, but
Mm-hmm.
if we get together,
Together.
we will discuss. I
Yeah.
think either learn something from me, where some
Yeah.
other person don't teach you, or you
Very
learn
true.
something from me, where some person teach me. So
Very true.
now few of we get that mindset, and trust me, the few will get the mindset, and we will struggle. We say every day, if a day in a past, we will not talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Even a
Wow.
hello, hi, we find out what's new, what's
Mm-hmm.
happening.
Wow.
Yeah. So the relationship I get on with the people here, it's a very friendly relationship. I dey try my best first of all as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Say man, I don't get any clash with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like for past personal salary. It hurt me, it traumatize me some level. I don't think I don't want pass long road because I fear say some person they will conscious. I don't want see
Mm-hmm.
I pass
Yeah.
any road I like because I don't get
Yeah.
any fear no man. Free spirit.
Wow, but I like that story. No one pass long road because
Yeah.
and, and people that actually do them. You
Yes.
don't go past long road because you don't find palava for cut short.
Yes, you don't forget
You know, I stop face of They will worry about you know, I see face of
Mr. Cyril, what is your take on the industry, especially in the diaspora?
There's a lot of things that the industry in the diaspora have to put in place.
Mm-hmm.
First is branding.
Yeah.
Most of us in the diaspora, we don't brand ourselves as artists.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fact about it. We don't
Mm-hmm.
brand ourselves. Go and check our social media handles. You look at it, we're like, is this guy an artist? Or what? I can see a post on this. So
Mm-hmm.
people look at you as try branding. It's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is branding. It cover all your popular appearance, all those things. You go to a show, they invite you to a show to say something, to perform. Your
Mm-hmm.
outfit on stage, your stage performance,
Mm-hmm.
it breaks it down. Then secondly, and thirdly, most artists in the diaspora they think they can do it all by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I look, I laugh. Say no, I'm talented. I'm this. They think I can do all, but they say no, I can do it. I don't need the manager. I don't need this. I don't need somebody who can. I like work together. I look, I laugh.
Wow.
So they all work. So they all work as an island,
Mm-hmm.
which it cannot. Believe me, you go try. They cannot do it.
Wow.
Now, fourth thing is most of them lack respect.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this because you will see somebody, you will say, okay, this man, for example, Surya, you're a manager, and
Mm-hmm.
because all day it does, you not listen for me.
Yeah.
I will
Or
tell you,
because
okay,
it can be task before you.
yeah, you can listen for me. Yeah, you're a manager, but you are controlling how you. I say, but you make a manager, or a manager, listen to me, and let's work on this, and let's see how far we'll go with it. But I balance with it. Then you can't do it.
Job because they do music. No me say if you want 10 minutes, I be pharmacist. Not forget I be pharmacist where they do music.
Look what I'm like, you understand? I say, because I pharmacy, you have control. I'm like, you come in because you have to grow their career, right? And I'm here to bring in the clinical know-how. You know what I'm talking with. Just because another a long story. I have to get so now at the end, like I pay my situation and meanwhile, at the end, your manager is not in charge of paying your bills and those things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now most of them they don't know the rule of a manager.
Yeah.
They don't know that rule. I mean, tell the man now artists supposed to pay manager they want salary.
Definitely.
A manager doesn't spend one like anything or maybe the record level need for the pay the manager.
Yeah.
It's not the record level. You as the artist, you need to pay him. So then again, an artist will do a song. It's okay. More look at this song. How we'll go through the song also to see how we it be okay. Put if you listen and very well or have I'm pushing in front. Say no.
Yeah.
I'm one of these things say I'm understanding out. Yeah, but the next day you see broadcast message. Don't shout when they say listen to my new soundtrack and share their friend. Also, I'm like, how will people take you serious?
Serious. No strategy, nothing.
No
Nothing.
strategy. I would take it serious. At the end, then
Calm down.
no, at the end, that's one grow for the industry. How one grow? You ask an artist, what is a 5-year term plan? What is a 8 years, 10 years, 10 years plan? You know now you got pay a parliament person. You know your parliament for quarter. Say me a manager. Okay, he ask say about industry. The man don't know about yourself. The man book you even at one interview of some side. The man don't know yourself. At the end, who like to
Some person Abakwa City say, but some manager them na big problem. Yeah, I understand some manager them a big problem. But at the end of the day, remember saying that mostly the artists decide who go be a manager, and when you the artist you choose a bad manager, that should be on you. Now, when you an artist, you choose a good manager, and then you don't even listen to the manager. That is still on you. You understand? The manager they come in the person where you want can help restructure your career or guide your career to something better. They never talk to this, so you know if two heads are better than one.
Yeah.
So if you actually don't reach to that place where you decide, say, hey, ma bringing some person the manager, make sure so you choose the right person. And whether you choose not the right or wrong person, try for listen to them. Another thing where you talk with, I want highlight them also. Now the fact say, you say some artists they feel like they can do it alone. One thing that I don't discover for life, there's a limit to what you can do as an individual.
Yeah.
But guess what? Once you start to bring in people, then you do more. You get a level, so amount of weight they will if you carry them as an individual. But guess what? When I do not 2, now carry more weight. When I do not 3, now carry more. When I do not 4, more. Would they be 1,000 will carry the whole country. So now one thing that I don't learn and now one of the tools and that I use them for scale my business. Bring in more people, divide the work, make any man do and small. Now work where I be just one hurry do and book one pass. So man go take it time, invest time for day. You do them perfect and you go do them better. So yeah, one thing that I think say what community really need for do, come together, work as a group, come together, work for the betterment of the community. Not just about you, or it no matter what you do. What are you doing now? Music, what are you doing now? Photography, videography, papa, pharmacist, uncle, doctor. All we get some small. Just imagine if all we be then a pharmacist, how the society will be. You understand? That's the reason why we have to value the whole way the other person they play. If all we be then a musician, who for kind of what we sing. Yeah. Now the reason that way you value this man for the way the other man to the value you, the other man to value you, and they will build a community where you actually get with to where we want to be. My brother RK, some person mentioned your performance. I think Nadi weekend we passed. Did you have any performance anywhere?
Yes.
I had about 3 the same day.
Just tell me about them and how you felt with the crowd and how was it for you, and maybe you get a message for them.
All right. So first of all, since I come, I never ever do anything like I never do something like a community gesture or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they do something like a bazaar for one of the county them. Normal bazaar on a trade fair for one of the county them. So he happened to be my county and I run the county. So I will need to pull up there even if it's just for 10, 15 minutes to do something,
Mm-hmm.
to give my own
Mm-hmm.
input. So I pull up today. Just the fact that I pick phone call them, tell them, say I want pass
The
today.
project.
I mean, glad because they appreciate them so much, and they gave me room to perform what I had to perform. Uh, it was an outside, it was an exterior kind of a performance. It
Mm-hmm.
was beautiful. I left there and I went to a funeral that same
Mm-hmm.
night because I did two original songs for uh, the son to the mother who died. The mother,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I did two songs for him. So I had to perform those songs that night. The same night I performed those songs.
Customized songs.
Yeah, those were customized songs. So the same night, the same night I did those songs there. I
Mm-hmm.
had to drive back to a wedding. That's why I ended my night. A
Wow.
DJ's wedding, yeah, DJ Tino. I had to go
Wow.
there and end the night. So,
See,
so
yeah. Go ahead, Papa.
no, that's how my Saturday went. And
Um.
talking
So
about,
what will be your message to them, to the people you perform to?
yeah, I mean, I want to thank them seriously because there's this particular energy that comes to me whenever my name is called, and the
Mm-hmm.
way they hold, the way my audience
Mm-hmm.
uh, receive me when the name is called. When
Mm-hmm.
I hear the name Mboh RK, the way they receive me gives me the energy from my seat to get up
Wow.
and start putting in the energy. You know, there's a
Mm-hmm.
way they will call you,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to thank my MCs too because trust me, the way the MCs model me before coming
Yeah.
up, it makes people wanting to see me. People
Yeah.
who have never seen me, they want to see the person they are talking about.
Yeah.
So happy because the feedback that comes every after any performance is always an encouraging one. You know, if everybody says you're good, then there's a problem with you. So
Mm-hmm.
people always give honest opinions, like you say, in a more subtle way,
Mm-hmm.
tell you exactly the weaknesses, and tell you
Yeah.
that, okay, but trust me, the energy was there, the songs were good. Your choice of 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 occurrence, right? Let's say the manner in which you perform the songs
Mm-hmm.
would have been best like this,
Mm-hmm.
which means I'm performing three songs. I said it would have made sense for you to put this song in the second song and put
Yeah.
this in the last song. I mean, things like that
Mm-hmm.
help me now to prepare myself for the next performance. It helps me a lot. Yeah.
More play this small game. Sigi, tell me what you know like about that man for your corner.
I better not start fine.
No, see, right. Let me speak true about it. Um, don't know you personally for about 3 years, been work with you on the one-on-one basis about a year.
Yeah.
Um, you don't work on top, right? Oh, we get that
Mm-hmm.
as one being don't work on top. So, managing our temperament,
Mm-hmm.
yes, for manage our temperament, and so we it works around everybody,
Mm-hmm.
everybody also. But at time, as an artist or as a public figure, now when it concerns you and
Mm-hmm.
your career,
Mm-hmm.
so they do is swallow you,
Mm-hmm.
you need react,
Mm-hmm.
then go over it very well if you react. Yes, I don't want something that then the rest about it, come on, God was always passionate also
Yeah.
to do so many things. But
Yeah.
that one, so we don't talk about today. Right now, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and yeah, over availability when you do outside. When I talk to I talk out. I see you
Okay,
talk.
okay. We'll be say one thing. My brother RK. Wait, not looky. Just tell you one thing way. You used to looky be like I feel bitter man.
I
One
think
thing you don't
that-
like about it.
Now backlash. The one that backlash. Anytime you talk about it, and yeah,
Eh,
the fact I say the same tempo when man to say again, he say
yeah.
it. So the part say when my tempo woke up, in the kame.
Mm-hmm.
When you say so, my under woke up. So when you
Yeah.
woke up, I give more kame because when the two tempo woke up, we never ever get understand it.
But you don't realize and say, nah, I'm not supposed to put any they get unnecessary temper. But one thing I don't learn, I say most people would temper. That people they be very very passionate about what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now people they be very very like people they way if you want see me vex now when I the one plan anything to read it or do anything to read it and then you come around with some kind of joke or some kind no I feel disrespectful for some way you know like him. You understand? I'll regret and after I'll call you later, apologize and all of that. The only time when people don't really see me, I go out of the NASA way they know I'm now only on to read it. Any other time I'll just look you just go my way. But that is just about how passionate, like for me, now that place that way, no, you need to go there. So I don't even think say that one I talk any negativity. When I continue with our passion and it only make our community better. Cyril,
Yeah.
um, what do you think our community should be doing to take my brother to where he's supposed to be?
One thing our community needs to do is they know just buy buy some comments under this post. One thing they need to do, and the fact say community needs to start embrace them as a celebrity the way that they embrace and they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They talk too big, right?
Mm-hmm.
The same way, the same respect and the same push we are called to the artists that we have never seen, we will not even know themselves. Trust me, if you put them for the one who not around we,
Mm-hmm.
they'll go higher. Then I talked to you at the
Wow.
beginning, says it valorize it all boils down to valorizing our own.
Own. Yeah.
When the community starts valorizing our own, put in that support, put in that love towards our own. Now, let me
Mm-hmm.
say morally and financially, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like someone like me. So I'm also doing part of my community work as
Mm-hmm.
investing into who? Into the artists here.
Yeah.
That is that that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen other talents around the DMV. I don't take for call and say, when I come so more, like you are great, you are good. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
come matter until so arrange them. But I don't get in time.
Ah.
You do that. If I get one man of you listen for me, I'm be ready to someone push her ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Push ahead. So
Wow.
valorizing our own, respecting our own. No
Wow.
matter how to say, I'm saying, not Rocky, that's all. Not by that's all. I say, but yeah, no, I'm not coming. I'm not by that.
Yeah.
Not by that. What that's all.
Me na come over play banana so.
Make us plan, but
Now
that's all.
now I can pay $100 now for stick and seal.
See,
So my man tell me how they will not take Mr. Lee or go for fee for you go salo people them like that kind of you go present for community
yeah.
and then they hope people will come for hope they say no need for car give for no need for only see for well, I think the question will still go for manager. So if someone wanted to contact my brother RK, what are they supposed to be doing, or where are they supposed to go?
Come again.
If some man want contact RK or want reach out with team, and what did they get for do?
Um, I will answer the question also. They interested that one,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Our grandson JC Tosswity, it was over here. I read over here say, what kills an artist is of availability when you did all side it kills the value,
Mm-hmm.
right? Before I come to answer that question,
Yes.
yes, there's some show, there's some place I want to say, Rocky, this thing is not quality me good day. No upload is so good day.
Mm-hmm.
That last year, more the way, me I get back to back. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you need to go to the place.
Mm-hmm.
Instead go down, now put it down. Learn to put that
Yeah.
value to yourself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be everywhere, anywhere, because the
Mm-hmm.
question ask is no. When you sketch a little bit and you do the real work, you become
Mm-hmm.
100% valuable. Then now,
Yeah.
when I contact also, I'll work in that way. I believe same. I will be matured. I will know what to be good and bad for us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing my own role as the manager and other things in with him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I contact him, they can contact me. They can contact him also. When they contact
Yeah.
him, they tell me, right? When they contact
Yeah.
me, discuss and right, put it all together. I'll see if
Mm-hmm.
it's good going or not. Because now, I know like a situation where we all talk about, I talk about all artism. That's
Mm-hmm.
the way you go for event. Now you the artist, they run over back DJ, take my flash. Excuse me. DJ, take my flash, put my song them. Then maybe on time you have passes. So the person say no. Wait, so let the artist run up and down, between them. No. That's why
Mm-hmm.
we are there as the artist manager or as a support team.
Mm-hmm.
I come as a support team
Yeah.
to put the talent out and to rebrand it. That's why
Mm-hmm.
so the last way I said nobody.
Mm-hmm.
It's not of importance. You have a lot coming. You have to do this. And now, when they say contact my manager, most people look as if now pride when I say the high up.
Now they talk back.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the way I tell you, that is not how it goes. When you have called this big artists, sorry to say it, the other artists with our other one in the industry also, how they pass. They pass with a manager.
Yeah.
If you get personal relationship with so you talk with so it's okay. Me
Mm-hmm.
discuss with boss, come to you back. He must talk of some like that is putting that value.
And I don't think sorry, my cut you short small. I don't even think saying about value or anything like for make the artist big. No, not just a procedure where they don't put them. Say if you want to reach out to the man, because guess what? If some beggar, you understand, decide say this, so even though I be beggar, before you want give me money, you pass through some manager for give me money. Now a decision.
Yeah.
You just if you need for go to you just need for respect them.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how our people need to look at it. You understand?
Mhm.
Now, thing the form. I always look at life like if any person they do and be legal, then you should not have a problem with it. You understand? If someone decides it, because trust me, people that get at different ways they see things in. You understand? If someone when now just say nobody, you understand? He decides say, guess what? To get to me, you must go to my woman. He get a reason why to say must go to my woman. You understand? Maybe a woman understand it better. A woman knows some certain things about ye. A woman will make certain decisions them where if he help you become a better person. You understand? Him not say easy and if you take all that, whatever. No. I just feel like people need to understand, say, if for you go for some office, they say now the procedure this for see the manager, just respect the procedure, see the manager come on you. Because that is what we actually do. We all need to ever go late for work because the fear say go affect our paycheck. But then when it comes to different things, the way we not get nothing to lose, we feel like okay, I think coming late for NASA a photo shoot because after all, what you go do? Now me they can't pay.
That is something. See,
No,
it
wait,
goes
Siri, wait.
I
You
said
understand?
all the thing they fall back for familiarity.
Familiarity, yep,
Why you say me will be staying, me will be professional,
yep.
me will be more professional, me
They
will
say
be
the eye.
career oriented.
you say
The
high up.
first thing I say you carry ski.
Yeah.
Why you just okay, me will be friendly.
Ma,
We
go
are
to my people.
Yeah, in as much
To pull you
as
down.
Yep.
you do something, you know come on don't tree. You dare start people, live with them, they take you for granted.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just feel like for me, our community stop for the look and line up because you don't big or not because you want brand itself or no. Now just on small procedure, now just on small protocol where they don't put them for make sure see things around that person in career, around in life, it go for some way where it go help you grow. Mr. Siri, I be asked about how to contact you or how to contact the team or how to contact my
All
artist.
right. Yes. Our number that they be available. Let's get to us on our social media handles. Then
Mm-hmm.
write us on it.
Mm-hmm.
We respond to you ASP or my number.
What's with the social media?
Mboh RK Facebook. Go right on Facebook or my number. I say now way at the Mr. E, Mr. Yeah, but no worry. Divak we don't hear.
Or your phone number, right?
Yeah, my phone number here is 571-619-1983.
571
619
619
1983.
1983.
Yeah,
Yeah, guys, go ahead for those who they want to contact my brother or a team. More learn for respect these people. More less learn for respect the small rules the way they put. If you invite me for your event, you say me can do 10 songs. He can for this. After all we in our family do one song come on go. You know like him.
Yeah.
You understand? If you see for some place, it buy all man for the chop or Mimbo, and then it decides no banner only for you one. You know, like although na a decision, you understand? Now the same way if he talk say, hey, I beg more do the thing the kind of way, it get reason why we don't talk. So most of our artists, it get reason why they don't say, okay, talk, go through my manager. Just go through the manager. I'll give you now one example. The first time I met Loco, which was the only time I don't ever meet up here. I hope so we'll meet up again someday. They become perform for year. And then I noticed he posted the dollar. So I just go in for Facebook. I go right to Facebook. He tell me, say, where I really like to do that interview, but can you just go through my manager? I go through the manager. Guess what? The local account where they say go through my manager, but then and the manager be right for the then
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
manager. So you want just see also how much you value
Value the person.
the person. I go for the you guys say yeah, thank you, sir. And I mean you just come over talk for you. So you say, okay, who's on who's how you how far and that was it. I went there and did the thing. If me I be carrying and I pride and I say you be who way you are my go-to manager if for end for day because normally already in a bad relationship that
Yeah.
for me for the one sideline the manager. So may our community just learn for support or
And mano line also.
mm-hmm,
Some artists who they make an also they lose value with them. Let
mm-hmm,
me something also. They don't know yeah they need to get manager.
mm-hmm,
They'll call on saying you say okay, but what do na say no, live and there automatically. It's okay. We don't know I'm got a manager. Say no what about one. I will
yeah,
share Maxine. In a bit too important say medical manager, which is very bad.
yeah,
And important to a some amount of more red channel. It's what Jesse, thank you. It also has to do with the management because if you don't have a good management or you don't listen to them, you're killing your career as an artist.
very true. My brother, I'm gonna listen to these songs more and then we'll continue the conversation.
It's alright. Bad girls for life. Them a stunting in my life. But I gon' realize. Say me a booga so really sweet in my eyes. Bad girls for life. Them a stunting in my life. But I gon' realize. Say me a booga so really sweet in my eyes. Tenderly, babe. I like the way you whine that thing so tenderly, babe. Put it down on me so tenderly.
Boss, RK,
Yes, sir.
whoa, we don't travel plenty miles, plenty kilometers, can't reach right for year. But bro, you see singing, you see put you pigeon days, you talk about thing the way you come over, will come out. I want me to tell our community why it's important, why you do why you feel say in as much as I'm this big, in as much as I'm up there, in as much as I go for some sideway, even my people know if you recognize, hey, not our brother this, but you still continue for make sure, see that identity be protected, that person will be protected, that person will be may still be inside your music somehow. Tell me why you do it.
Yeah, I fall back for the second question you be asking me, say why are you doing it? Why the choice of music?
Mm-hmm.
I be that kind of African man where I be very, very tribalistic. I be African man and unrepentant one.
Yeah.
Yes, I am very unapologetic.
Yeah.
I be different level. I know the like I talk, I did only go there for years like visitors.
Mm-hmm.
Come visit. So
Mm-hmm.
I believe so much say no matter what you do, only two if you identify me
Mm-hmm.
inside my community. I don't want to just sing song because okay, I don't cross water. They always say overside water.
Mm-hmm.
You don't cross water, go now. So that mommy for village will come on level.
Yeah.
Where you go turn say I say na picking do a carry and he talk your own and say wait.
It talk on the city.
So you need to talk to that mommy self. The one thing mommy if you even repeat and say at least na picking do a carry.
Mm-hmm.
Or okay villages never come around way. The only two if you reach them might be na radio.
Mm-hmm.
So now how do people listen, understand them?
Mm-hmm.
How do man know say okay now their own brother this is sing so.
Yeah.
So what to make me different from an R&B artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it be so normal say we'll go back to roots. Now why way some song they very about identity. The best way I feel talk about the best way I feel preach to the people is through my love life. My love life now is a studio.
Mm-hmm.
Identity it get let's say it be highly metaphorical because I use studio like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I talk how I cannot do without music. I cannot do without it. I cannot do without, like, that's my life and that's who I am. So I
Wow.
mean, some person go hear and not say it's just like any other love song where they is on my repertoire, but it be way deeper than that.
Wow.
Be way deeper than that. I call the love approach, but it talks about my origin and it talks about me not being ready to leave my origin. That's
Wow.
what, yeah.
More listen identities more.
I've been wrong a million times.
Yep.
The things that they vex me one time.
Wow.
It make me shy. Yeah. I gotta sing my song one time.
Yep.
Wanna they know if this one will make my blow. If you feel me, put your hands right up, right up,
Whoa.
right up. I wanna see your hands right up, right up, right up. Put your hands
Right up. Right up. Right up.
My identity. Music, my identity.
Oh. But now you get the simple background song.
That's so much small.
So, I'll bring you.
So in the final, we'll get that. So in the final, we'll get that.
Well, I think this was a beautiful session. Cyril, for wrap up, wait till you get and will tell our community.
Right. They say, this is my policy, right? Don't find out you know. I'll continue. Like ex-girlfriend. All right. So we'll start by saying one thing. If they for DMVM, they know me as 227. When I get to any place that I could put them, they digit them. Say if not 227, 1 franc. Money no. On l'argent, je donne à qui je veux. I give who I like him. And if we create that culture, for start to put value for our own, or get anywhere. You know, so say the man like Cameroon, the man at Cameroon. Believe me, DJs will start arranging things. I'll be sorry, I go distort a little bit there. I come back real quick.
Yeah.
Last week, you get a very hot session. With our brother Cameroon. Very hot one. So they read. They read. Hey, my grandfather. They read. Yes. All of us are advocating for our culture.
Very true.
And to go ahead. My own way, not to promote people around me and assisting them. And my own policy, it be more wide than your own. 99
Yeah.
99
Yeah.
me. But I'm not doing it violently. I know it's park style. I know you style the cam. No, me, I know the cam. But why the cam? Yeah, why the cam? Yes. So if we start putting in that thing, like if you go pub, learn to listen to our own songs, play it, dance it, you will love it.
Yeah.
I said it the last time. Sorry, I said it last time also. That way they will move that way Stanley, we move airpay.
Yeah.
They will all blast out.
Yeah.
Who first back?
Yeah.
All we blast out. Even the take over.
Yeah.
Take
That
man.
was master.
Now so we have vibes into
Yeah.
it. Trust me. Why? Because they don't put them for our front.
Yeah.
Same thing like airpay.
Yeah.
Put them. So I'm like, everybody was like, airpay. Even Mango Village don't know airpay.
Yeah.
And what happened there? We receive them. So okay, the man will talk about this one, yeah, so and now it gets to us. But even if the airpay don't so pop, believe me, it don't get that push or that impact for we. So now, and something. If we now so embrace because and no all artists also get that money to push up for your front. No all artists they get that connection.
Very true. Very true.
No, but all they get money. That I'm gonna put on front. I said this thing last time. See, if you go for Asabai last album, right?
Yeah.
This song
One of my favorite EP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Asabayan Loco. That song
Mhm.
also.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it, but this is gospel truth.
Yeah.
If you sample that song and people, that
Yeah.
song has people 1
1
million
million times.
percent.
Very true.
1 million percent. But
Very
now
true.
they need push them.
Yeah.
They need push up. You the background too. But I listened to it the first time. I never knew it was from Asaba.
Yeah.
I listened by mistake on site. I
Yeah.
never know what is going on. What is going on in our industry?
Yeah.
I told her, wait, see. Asaba was saying me as a friend. Now so we talk.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I saying all these things? I said, our artists are doing good music. Take it or leave it. We're taking over like how we my mother talk about the dollar fashion. We're taking over. It is time for us to start valorizing our own.
Yeah.
If for your house, you never talk say your mutual will learn for talk say your own to your own art of Cameroon. They know what to
They don't play music. They don't play with one music. They don't do. Just try to understand them.
try to understand them. Also,
Yeah.
move, cover them. Also, and then come and make me say, but Pamasa, I just
I want this more. Yeah.
because that's what's killing us a whole lot out here. Now we watch our dating in the public.
Trust me. Sometimes, I ever tell people say you don't judge and right. That's okay. Just share them to the next person.
I see.
May the next person get their own opinion. Encourage the next person to share. May we see how all man for the world will be like, oh, maybe good thing before you want to go around. So one man can tell on our way it's actually really good. Go look at the paintings for the world where they cost millions. Person go just take brush. It makes on so via.
Yes, exactly.
You hear how much they buy that painting, you be like, seriously? I'm not seeing someone on the side of my say, it means me to be good artist now. Him na the thing that don't cancel for paper.
Some Rocky song day, right?
Yeah.
That's song again. Come on, song.
Nyango.
Nyango.
Mm-hmm.
So really,
It did for that EP.
it did the but it did for YouTube. The audio, right? Nyango from beginning to end. Oh God, that's an extraordinary song. Oh, now push her out. But so another thing, say we are talent. We have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Community of 237 learn to embrace us. Celebrate your own. Celebrate your own. Then that's to the artists them.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to listen to those. A manager or your support system. A manager. Sorry, let me say this. I'm supposed to be a friend. We get money.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are doing this a whole lot differently. So if man get money very widely, say no, man that did so. Where get money put them? You put in money in the wrong direction. You put in the money and you guys see no work being done.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Blake did a session about an artist manager for this TV. A counterpart. I don't share that for artist group them. Listen, who's an artist manager? Listen to it very well. Even a friend. Is this friend doing this role of 80% role as an manager? Even a half on a 180 performer.
Mm-hmm.
So make artists be careful too.
Mm-hmm.
Artists, listen to your management. Listen to them. Have a plan. Listen to them. And to the community, embrace your own. Embrace your own. Celebrate your own. Celebrate your own. It's that way you can celebrate about me chocolate village where you know fine, we say fine.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I want to celebrate one person.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Blast.
Okay. In Maryland.
Okay. Before and also I don't end this with that. We have other DJs who are great.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this same guy, he promotes 237 like said now you own.
Wow.
I'm get passion.
You get passion, you know. You will organize an Afro Cameroon night for DMVM, right? That guy played Cameroon music from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. It was a mixed kind of everybody. Nobody sat down like say, that means the ball. No. He woke up, see me rest around 1 o'clock. Maybe another DJ enter place more. DJ enter also one change track. That they say, stop him. Go back to 237. the guy, the guy said, "Come on, me play back." It control the play, and it never even touch even one. It never even go to side. But we danced that night from beginning to the end. It was strictly 2 3 7 minutes at prime launch year with ZVA. That's the proof to that one. We have the content.
Yeah.
The other DJs who speak, they just say Cameroon has to get up to 4 danceable promises them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know.
No.
They are just ignorant. Trust me, they are
You don't
ignorant.
know how to mix in the very well. So now, I'll end
Yeah.
myself. That is if they have managers and the managers understand the assignment and make artists. I'm bit sorry. It's important. Artists in the diaspora look for an artist manager who understands the assignment and work with him. Look for an artist manager who understands the assignment. Thank you, Grant said. You don't summarize everything. You want to come. Look for an artist manager who understands the assignment. You guys will start small. Believe me, you will get there if you understand the assignment.
Some person don't talk to 2 hour address and they are doing well by going to their platform to abuse their own fans. I know they actually talking about artism.
Yes.
The one other thing I want our community understand and say it never ever be perfect, it never ever be 100% good. Like all man they just do it where you the things say they get for the do if some artists ever go for a platform say whatever they wanted to say, some person don't trigger or some team don't trigger them.
Yeah.
We all are humans. We get for really learn for tolerate. We get for really learn for love. We get for really learn for forgive. But most importantly, we get for always remember, say no matter how we fight, we all get in one place where to go. You I even talk say the guy where you talk about you say 80-20. You tell me now say you be 99-1 and me I know him.
Yeah.
You understand? Me I know him. Me I be way whatever I be, but more will understand say we all get at the same prayer, we all get at the same project, we all the one at the same thing for happen for see our community better. We figure different ways we want do but we always find that place for forgive people, for tolerate people, and also not only go blame my way artists will go for a platform, go insult people. Also blame the people that they trigger you.
Yeah.
Artists too now human being. You understand? Not say because okay, you don't say no, you no go attack you because you need to support, then you do disrespect it, then you did. It's not good.
So,
You want people to learn for respect them, learn for treat them like human being, not treat them, let's say, so Mango actually put in time, put in money, put in whatever was. That take 2 months for do some song. She done the hope he say that song so now he go carry I go for some different side. I see drop out for YouTube so first you don't do for under, you don't come for under say you don't drop rubbish again.
You put the information emoji on the song.
Yeah. Where you never even listen them again and again. I listen to when I listen to some of the songs where FM them and CRTV they make our like them back in the days. I'm like, whoa. Bang Macarena. Bang Macarena. Whoa, Macarena. What's Macarena mean? Spanish song, like I don't know me, no, I don't even sure see the person be bed. They go plan for FM again and again and again and again. The Humbangamba Sky. What's it mean? But guess what? Now one of the biggest songs around the world. You understand? So more will just, I don't know, for some reason, more find that peaceful place for learn for respect our artists. I know say it's difficult for them also. Because now the thing they will never know, right? You the person you talk to the artist, you're just an individual, and you talk to the artist, missing a one-on-one relationship, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? The artist now one person will get 1 million people the way they talk to you back.
Mm-hmm.
So just imagine the kind of way the artist they go through. So you the talk with the artist talk to you back. Now just one person don't talk for you, right? But then the artist therefore he get about 1 million people, with 1,000 people don't say negative things towards them. It's not easy. It's not easy. So I just beg our people. Sometimes we will look at these guys and see that okay, maybe they go through a difficult moment, maybe some man don't really trigger you, maybe, and then things will get better. My brother RK, can you at least round up, say something to your people before we close the session?
All right. Based on statistics,
Mm-hmm.
I want to start by appreciating all the comments I've seen. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, these comments are they are true and they are passionate comments. Uh, yeah, some people say we play a lot. That's the best way we can stay humble.
Okay, abeg give me 1 minute. So yeah, maybe people will listen to Nyango song before they continue.
If a woman no be there, tell me where me am for day. I go hustle every day to impress my woman. She no go follow any man because she no like him. Me have to like my woman, so I go change her. We don't go up in the air.
My
No,
brother, but I continue. Okay, say something to your people. We'll close.
Yeah, so I mean, I want to thank everyone. If you see us being playful out there, is because uh, we are trying to stay humble in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we can stay humble because if we pass with our serious faces, people will start saying that these people have pride.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to plead that you should not take our leniencies too for granted. And I want you all to know that if we are playful, it's not like we don't know what we're doing. We know
Mm-hmm.
exactly what we're doing. So when you're coming to us with business, you should not look at us as people who are playful, people who don't even know what they're doing. You should look at us as people who are very considerate and people who
Mm-hmm.
can discuss business based on your own terms with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I, yeah, I want to thank you all,
Mr.
and
B.
I want to say it was a pleasure, sir, for being on your show. I mean, I really had fun, and I will keep making you all proud, and I will make sure that his ambition behind me
Mm-hmm.
will never go unnoticed. Yeah,
Wow.
because I might be the face in front, but I might be the face in front, but there's a force behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I might be a face before in front, but there's a force behind me. I
Mm-hmm.
want to appreciate all those people behind me
Mm-hmm.
who might not be known outside, but trust me, they are doing a marvelous job promoting my stuff every day with or without my consent.
Wow.
It's really appalling. It's really something to applaud.
Before I can go, I don't know my time, but just real quick short. I want to say we dropping a new project on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Ele, uh, it will be exclusive for now. First, put watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Make I just call everybody waiting watch you right now. Beg when I let we share when we get the project, it'll be on to read the platform, other platform them. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's all about we're pushing it forward and trust me, we have a lot of exciting projects in the pipeline coming up. Exciting and great ones. Things I never thought could happen, they are happening very soon. So
Wow.
just join us in this 5-10 years project. And believe me, we are going to write Cameroon name on the map. Libyanka did it in the diaspora. We are going to the next team to do it. When I say my thing, right, it must always come to an end, except say at that, but I not go die now. So
Yep.
say I know put my bad place. Now I hold God very widely, and I do my thing the right way. So trust me, uh, trust me, it's gonna be great. And thank you, thank you,
You
thank,
love that comment, right?
thank you, thank you, Mr. Bliss. Thank you, Mr. Bliss. Where do you take your drive from? The kind of music you do. You don't can leave a show. We don't talk about things.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us. And the last time I was saying, hey, if I forget, if you're an artist in the diaspora, especially DMV, meet up with let's plan out something.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot do it by yourself. I'm
Mm-hmm.
available to assist my own small way to push the industry ahead. That's the highest I can give you. Let me assist, push it ahead. I'm already with him, tied with him, but I can also give assisting hands to other artists. Let's put the thing along because now only we few the diaspora we are willing to put in the energy, the time, and the knowledge to push it ahead. Because all of the diaspora, they want work like money.
Yeah.
At 16 hours. Now few with few. Only the care ourselves with this in there. So like that's so.
Arki, I beg answer that basic question. Yeah. Jesse Newa, say where do you take your drive for the kind of music you do?
Yes, just like I've been talking before, I'll be very natural. However I feel, that's what I see. So if you ever hear any somewhat cautious person, they know not how I be the fear at a point. So since me I be that kind of person where when I the vex, I will always turn that vex into something let's say something beautiful when me have a feel. So that's how I am. My drive will come from the innermost part of me. It's always coming from a natural perspective. Yes, be one person way the only sometimes the way person just say I just want to be alone. My alone time now when I do front mic. And after that particular session, I fit talk with anybody, even my enemy. I don't get problem. So
Wow.
after I don't air my mind from mic with something natural we come from inside, I know
Mhm.
get a particular inspiration. I know one be against people we they get their inspiration from one or two things, but I need to get inspiration from anything. From I be an inspiration to myself. I just be an energetic person where you know exactly what to really feel. I mean my feeling the turn like every other human being.
You're not a Malian.
No, I'm not Malian.
Guys, this was a beautiful one. Dollar Fashion International, shout out, Mr. E, shout out, Nash and J Comedy, shout out, BDM 11, shout out, Mr. Bliss, my boss. One of the days I beg would invite you for 3 days for can give you lessons on how to run the industry
Yeah.
forward. Shout out, Gan Sergislen, shout out, Frank Fonjo, shout out, Jesse,
MC Jesse Newa.
MC, shout out. I beg tell that DJ, say, will I forget your to video? That DJ we play, that we talk about too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
strong.
yeah, I'm like, he's great, he's great. And before we end, I'm
Yeah.
launching a non-profit back home in the days ahead. To really
Okay.
another again on that one. My non-profit activities, which is, don't worry, another show.
Okay. That one will do one on.
One, yes.
So Soliso, shout out my boss. Mr. Bliss, shout out. Kelvin, Ryan, Nicholas, Frank Zuru Nation. Frank Zuru Nation, then in Maryland.
It in Maryland. I
Yeah.
recall I said the last time at yes, I see it. I'm gonna call him. I see lots of this.
Nicholas Conjo, shout out. Batifu. Guys, please, for those who they join late, try to share the video. For those who don't watch the video later, try to share the video. If you maybe like anything about the segment, let us know, please. Make it constructive. No make up a meeting for event. You want like boom, 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 boom. Or make a make a be peaceful. No make up way tomorrow. You want see me at the worker or two rope slip away. They say mental illness or whatever don't hold me at the beg on a try to be very, very constructive. We are trying to build, we are not trying to destroy, we are trying to build, we are not trying to castigate, we are try for build, we need to try for no one can show so no for something they say it is savage. We are not trying to prove that we are more savage than who I don't know me. Wait till the try for do now for build a community where we see go enjoy a community where we no day we are picking to enjoy a community where you are picking to go out there, you know, so no man if you abusing, no man know if he treat you funny, you know, come back for house frustrated or come back for house crying because he some man don't disrespect you or anything. And we fit do them, all it takes is love, respect, support, support again, support and then support again, and then just continue for support. And I think so we'll get to one my brother them. Thank you. Yeah.
A shout out to Dexter Brain, the video director.
Did you watch?
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know.
Okay. I don't hear a lot too about him. That's one other person I want to meet.
Yes, Brain Concept. Now the man
Wow.
the video work. I mean,
Oh, these videos?
Yeah, no. The project was on Friday.
Okay, wow.
Yes. So,
Yeah, I bet Papa salute for me too. I don't hear a lot about him, and I'm hoping to meet him someday.
yeah, of course.
By the way, I will tap you. I'll tell you when I come Maryland. I intend to do some few projects for Maryland. So we feel really like she don't. I'll call you. We'll talk about them. So when I can, the official, I'll feel run them.
Perfect.
And thank you very much, my brother.
Love you all.
Yeah, if you do a small acapella. Your manager, they say me do acapella. The way you look here.
Nyango.
I said, why you want to Nyango?
Go.
Just the way you dey make it, you make me in the low. Just the way you dey make it, you make me in the low. I like the way you dey make it, you make me in the low. The low. Toi et moi pour la vie. Because it's still
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go sing that French will be crama na crama. My brother, thank you very much. And one might tell you one thing where I'm really happy about the session because your energy, your everything, it shows say it no matter what is some person if he say he over no be talk, it not affect you, it not reach you for no way. And I see how your mama even bring her, you boss you in a laugh, you say me forget about that thing. And now the energy that way will get for really get them. Ignore those people that they blah 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 and continue do what they do. Thank you, my brother. Them when I enjoy on a evening.
Same to you, boss. Thanks, man. Right.
No.
Don't tell me that it's nothing, cause I know you up to something. But baby, don't fight it. Tell me that you love me, cause I know you truly love me. My baby, don't sweat.
We had my brother, Mboh RK, and his manager of Fonjong. And I think it was a beautiful session. Guys, go ahead and share the video. Go ahead and let them know what you think. Don't forget to follow them on all social media platforms. Don't forget to follow YouTube. Go listen to his songs. Listen to again and again. Try to connect with which way you try to do. Try to understand them. Trust me, you like the songs. From personally, I feel like even from first hearing, you go like the songs. Let's just go ahead and continue to support, continue to love, continue to push our community to where we want it to be. For the beginning for this show, I talked about something I feel like our community should start paying attention to. Something I feel like our community should start having conversations about. We must start talking about this. Mental health, mental illness. It might sound like it's nothing. It might sound like a joke. It might sound like, but that's when is serious for our community and it's causing a whole lot of havoc. Imagine say some person really in a position of power, he be mentally ill. Imagine say some person where it make day-to-day decisions about our community up there something no dey okay. We'll get problem. And the reason that we'll get so many problem for community. At the beg me we'll go out there and continue educate ourselves. We'll continue learn about mental health. We'll continue learn about mental illness. At the beg more go out there for Google, you feel learn, you understand. If you go for YouTube, you watch videos. Guess what? We already get people that like Roy Mama, where they bring people like Dr. Fende for their platform to talk about mental health. The other day, it will be Brown the day for Tori Day for talk about mental health. At the back, more not only watch these videos and keep the information to ourselves, more watch these videos and share the information with our family, with our friends, not only in the United States, but out of the United States and even back home. Most importantly, back home because they don't get any system in place for educate them on mental health. It is serious. Our community is getting worse. And until our people start know what to be mental health, sometimes even then say they fit identify small problems say they get them, or maybe family members and friends, they will look at somebody and be like, hey, something they wrong with you, my brother. More advise you for go hospital or more take you go hospital or more do something about this situation. I thank you for this segment for today. We are a community that will grow. We are a community that will get better. We are a community that is supposed to be better than who we are today. If we only get to that place, if we stand together, we support one another, it is okay for us to fight. It is okay for us to argue. It is so okay for us to have disagreements. But how can we forget we all the try for doing at the same thing? How can we forget we all the struggle for build a community, for take our community to a place which is far more better than the way we meet up? Yeah, more argue, more fight, more disagree, but more do all of this, we would move forward. More do all of this, we would build our community. More do all of this, we would build a better community. Thank you for this today. Go ahead and share the video. Go ahead and tell someone about tell someone tell someone about Mboh Arki. I think it was a beautiful segment.